We are here, we are live, and we are talking about Sneaky Snowy. And also what we loved about Gamescom. Let's go!
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fruities trading people order skin. All recent gaming gold rates and pay top mean. Good morning, Tom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! Oh man, we are here real life. Like I said earlier, happy to be here, guys. Happy to talk about what was happening, for the last 2 or 3 days. Because chat, chat. What's been going on? Because kind of weird. How come in some events, chat, in some events, we see Sony sneak in those high price hikes or do something sneaky in an Xbox event or when the big Xbox games come out, like they did with Starfield. When Starfield came out, they decided to increase. I don't remember if it was PS Plus, but they did increase something. We just gotta dig for it. But either way, though, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you all beautiful and an awesome Friday. How is everyone doing today? Again, chat, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me these last 2 days. Well, I'll say three because the most exhausting day was Wednesday weekend. Shit, not doing that again. I'm being serious. I'm not doing that. I'm not going through that torture. That was torture. I'm not going through that again. Hell no, I'm not going through that again. No, 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 no. So if you guys are here, come by, say what's up, so I can say good morning to y'all. Oh man, we have Why So Serious in the building. What's up, Why So Serious? How you doing, man? Farque, Farque, mi hermano Farque. Like always, 4K man, thank you for that awesome thumbnail. I mean, we sat there, we mixed up our ideas. Yes, mixed up our ideas. Yes, we are cool, but we had some fun though. We had some fun. And speaking of that, if y'all saw my thumbnail, there's something that's going on, and that's why there's a thumbnail with that. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I will show it to you guys later on during the show when we talk about games. What was the things I liked? What was the things I loved? And what was the things I hated? So let's keep going. We have in here Big Man PC Xbox. What's up, Big man? How you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir. What's up, man? What's cooking, Lord? My brother, man, said, Lord, I don't even know how to say this like in a way, but seriously, man, thank you so much for always promoting us, man. Seriously, that is one of the nicest gestures people can do out there. And even though, sometimes you post it on Twitter, I don't go by to say thank you. I'm always thanking you everywhere I'm at. If I see you, I'm always gonna thank you for that, man. That's always awesome from you, Sith Lord. Always fantastic stuff, man. Seriously, thank you, man. Oh man, let's see who's in here. Wes Davis. All right. You are new to the show, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell. Go for it. Dan Brown says Xbox LAX is basically a handheld PC, correct? Can you really call the LAX next gen and most of our Xbox library? I like X can't play unless we buy a game from Microsoft Store. I don't know. I mean, you're asking good questions, Dan Brown. The thing is, down the road, we'll figure out what's going on with that. That's one. Two, right? Here's the thing. A lot of people have confused something, right? Because look, when Xbox came out, they said this is an Xbox device, right? Even though another person makes it, it's still an Xbox device. We're down with that. It's still an Xbox device. But at the end of the day, all those questions you ask will be answered down the road. Now, we need to see more stuff. We need to see things on how it works. And this is why I advise a lot of people a lot of times. Same thing with the PS5 Pro, same thing with any new hardware, and anything that goes down, right? Wait for its release. Let people go through it. Let people, play with it. Let people pause, even though it sounded bad. But let people try it out. Once you let people try it out, right, and you see if it's right for you, then you say, okay, let me go ahead and buy this or not. That's your decision to make, but you gotta wait for it. Because at the end of the day, look, it doesn't matter what company it is. Doesn't matter what company it is. If it's a next generation jump, I get it. I have to do it right then and there because it's a next generation jump. If you want to do it right away, you do it because you got to jump to the next gen. But I get you. This is a mid gen thing. And like I said, your questions are correct to ask, but I can't answer it because I don't have one in my hand. I don't own one. I haven't tried one. But yeah, we'll wait and see. There's going to be lots of articles behind the way, behind that, down the road, and behind what's going on with that device. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, BB Money? Yeah, I mean the thing was when I was supposed to set the timer for 8:45 today, but I accidentally put 8:30. Even for Q yesterday, when he saw my show, he said, "Look, your show is 12 hours short." I'm like, "Huh?" But I put AM, and it's 12 hours short. I did not notice that. So yeah, had a little mix up over there in the app yesterday and the day before. Because look, sometimes, man, I gotta tell you something, BB Money. Yesterday, I sat out for almost 4 hours the day before. No, 4 hours. I sat there for almost 5 hours yesterday. It was a 4 hour, 45-minute show. The day before, I sat here for 4 hours and something. And then on Wednesday, I did 4 hours too. So, it wears you down sitting all this time on PC, especially every day, it wears you down. But yeah, the good thing is it didn't do a lot of talking. So energy is good. But at the end of the day, they were just sitting here, and everything that went on because I was busy doing stuff behind the scenes because I had to get through. Because it's been crazy weeks for me. So, let's see what Dave Brown is not that cheap. It plays games you can adjust the settings and it will play all current generation games. How it performs is a different story launcher. Yeah, that's how we gotta see. Is Xbox Ally X worth getting if you are into console gaming? Just should I just wait for the next generation console? Xbox console? If an Xbox console does come out, which I hope they do. Well, that's your choice, man. I mean, I'm not gonna be that guy to tell you, hey, listen, go ahead and buy it. Because I know a lot of people, like your style, for example, the term just get a PC or just do this. No, I sit here and I try to tell you if you got the money to build yourself a PC, for example, I'm just sending you this example. If you got the money you want to do, I'll tell you go for it. If you got the money to buy yourself the handheld you really want to buy it, I'll tell you go for it. Now, if you have questions, then I'll tell you, hey man, look, wait till it comes out, check it out, because you don't have to buy it day one. You don't have to go out there and be like, yes, I'm the first one to get it. No, no, no. You don't have to be that guy. No. You can just sit down, wait till people get it, wait till people try it out, wait till people review it, wait till people talk about it. And trust me, you really gotta watch a lot of stuff. That's what I do. I watch a lot of videos when things come out. I don't just like sit here like blab out of my mouth stuff. No, no. I watch a lot of videos, and I sit there and I educate myself before I get a machine or anything. I like the 5080s. I mean, for example, 5080s came out. I saw a lot of people going outside, and now they're still releasing features on the 5080s. I'm like, now they're releasing it. Now they're releasing it. So when the time goes by, when I start building my PC and I get my 5080, it's gonna have nice little extra beautiful features I can enjoy. That's how it. That's how it. But it's worth getting if you love gaming. You have access to multiple fronts, and if you want, you can take your handheld to connect to the TV. If you want the power advantage, will still be hybrid console. Yeah, you just gotta wait. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, there's no rush, bro. There's no rush. It's like It's like a video game. For example, let's take this one. Metal Gear came out, right? I love Metal Gear. Metal Gear's a great game. I love it. So still to this day, I still, sit there, come back to Phantom Pain, do some missions. It's such a fun game. Metal Gear's a really good, fun game made by Hideo Kojima. Snake Eater came out. Performance wise, it's not like performance wise, performance wise, it's having some issues. It needs to be optimized. But if you want to go ahead and get it, you go ahead and get it right now. Or if not, you wait till they patch it up to make it better and go ahead and get it because it's there already. It's there. I make those in and out. All right. Shit, man, this computer's been acting up lately. What's going on with the damn computer? Hold on, let me go check this out. Hold on, 1 second, chat. 1 second. Let me see what make is in. Oh, I had the Blue Yeti make on. Hold on, chat. Let me switch to the microphone real quick. To the one. All right. Let me go unplug this one. Let me plug this sucker. What's going on? Oh, don't tell me that my microphone is about to die because if that shit's about to die, I'm gonna be pissed off. It's have to buy a new one. Because we already had the headset die, motherfucker. I wonder if it actually did die. I gotta check something on it. How do I check if this sucker works? Uh oh. It was unplugged up here. Maybe the headset was working. Uh oh. Get in there, sucker. All right, got it in there. Hold on, chat. Let's see now. Let me plug. Okay, chat. Let's check real quick. Let me get the microphone out. All right. How about now? Hello. How much is that part? Was say hello? Hey, I said it right. Hello. Yep, I did the Mrs. Doubtfire. Is it working good? I'm trying if it's working good. If it's not, you gotta maybe my headset was working good. Weird shit. Let's go. It was kind of unplugged because of the stress issue. I didn't take notice of that, but let me check right now. Let's go check. Because I plugged it in. All right. So let me check if this. If it is, we're gonna be like, "Yay, we're back!" But if it's not, then we'll throw it away. All right. Let me check something out real quick. Yay! Come on, please, please work, please work, please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. All right. Let's go. Let's go see Metal Gear review video. Check. Okay, I'm not plugged into it. Chat, it's working. It's working. It was unplugged. Damn it. Hey, it's working though, so that's good news. I still gotta order a new piece, so I gotta order that down the road. I gotta go check it out. Farq, you're on a mission. Get me this thing from HyperX. See if you can find it on Amazon, Farq, so I can order this sucker. It's the HyperX, the thing that you put up the volume or not, that it comes with the headset. I don't know if they sell it separately, because if they do, look for it so I can order this sucker because I need it. I need it. Yes, sir, I need it. All right. So we're back to it. At least the headphones are working to now. I will see the Louis. Oh, nice. Thank you for that. That would be a nice concert. Yes. Brother Ray G, good morning. But yeah, Dan Brown, listen, just relax. Don't give in to the pressures of gaming, because I know sometimes a lot of us get pressured by people like, you need to get this, you need to get this, it's the best thing in the world. Oh, because they're blinded by the hype. But in the end though, we need to stand on our 2 feet, because look, it's $900 no matter how much you put it out there. It's not a $900 machine. I don't know if it's 900, 800, I don't know, but it's in the 900 realm. And for you to throw out $900, you really need to think about how is it working, how is it running. Look, 100% correct. Now, if it was 400 or 500, like, oh, okay, so 400, 500 device, it's in the price range, it's okay. But still, it's a lot of money, just no worries. So let's see what Will the Bro Boy Lewis sent me into. Don't switch, all right? So, what did he send me in our Discord? Chat, you guys need to join our Discord. Join our Discord. Join it. Nice. Look at those pics, man. That is awesome. I could use that one day as a thumbnail. Yeah, I could use that one day. Oh yeah, I like that one, Bullet Bro, but that's pretty cool. The pencil one's neat too. Yep, you could use that one day. That thumbnail looks nice. A couple tweaks and it will look fantastic. But it looks really good. I like that idea though. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks awesome. All right. I'm surprised Sony didn't shut down studios during Gamescom as well. Yeah. What do you want? Get out. Look, you're the one who shits my windows. Get the fuck. Sorry about that. I had a pigeon sitting on my window. Here, I'll drop it in right now. Let me drop it in, guys. Join our Discord. Not kidding you. We have fun. We had conversations sometimes. And yeah, we have our Pick on Louis section, which it's been kind of slow lately, but it's fun times. Here, I'll drop the link right now, right here in the chat. Go for it right here. I forgot to put it in the description below, but here you go. Just drop the link. Go ahead and join, guys. BB Money says, I on a mission to own GTA 6 day one. I know what kind of mission you're in, but yeah. So, chat, let's start off the show because, we had a good 20-minute discussion here, about some of the Xbox Rock Ally, which we will talk a little bit more about it down the road with Gamescom, what we love, what we hate, and everything. Let's get into it. Let's talk about how Sony is sneaky. Sneaky Sony. Oh, baby. I love how Sony comes in just real sneaky and does its announcements. Pretty weird, huh? We have had 3 days of showcases. We have had, right, 3 days of showcases, which they were awesome, right? I mean, except for one, because, I don't want to. The pre-show was cool, but the rest of the show sucked. But we had 2 days of Xbox showcases, right? Which they were great. They were awesome. I mean, I got to say, why do I say they were great? They were awesome because just the conversations that we're hearing the devs. I mean, we heard about great games in there. I love how a lot of Japanese devs sat down with Microsoft and talked about their games, like for example, Silent Hill F. What was another one that came in and sat down? But yeah, there was a lot of good conversations, in there with Japanese devs. That was pretty cool from their side, just hearing them talking about, their games and how they build it and what they did with the game. That's some pretty fun stuff. It was not a big showcase like a lot of people expected, like it was going to be like a big Xbox showcase or something like that, which is cool. I get it. This is all about what they've been developing. They announced 2 or 3 new things, which was nice. I mean, we got a Prince of Persia game dropped into Game Pass, and not only that, it also dropped into PS Plus, which is awesome to promote that Prince of Persia game. I mean, they really added some neat stuff on there on these 2 shows, right? So during that time with the shows, Sony came in quietly and said, well, let's add this to the equation. Because I know they didn't even go to Gamescom, but yeah, they made their presence be known. And by making the presence be known is with this, because at the end of the day, they always do this in either an Xbox big game reveal or an Xbox event. And here we go, chat. This is what they announced. Yes, sir. Real sneaky on their side. I just love how they come in really sneaky. Like, yeah, let's do this. No problemo. I mean, it's okay for us to elevate the prices now. Since Xbox did it, let's do this. All right. So here we go, chat. PlayStation 5 price changes in the US. August 20th, 2025. What happened August 20th? The Xbox Gamescom showcase. Yes. New price is effective starting at August 21st. And I'll be honest with you, chat. You know what I was waiting for? I was waiting for the next day for them to announce. Seriously, I was waiting for they to announce the price hike on the PS Plus like they said they were going to. Rayo, good morning to you, sir. How you doing? And yes, I was waiting for that, and that didn't happen. But it's okay. I know that's gonna come out soon. I think it's gonna come out around Outer Worlds or something like that. They're gonna announce that soon. So, similar to many global businesses, of course, we continue to navigate a challenged economic environment. As a result, we've made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 consoles in the US starting on August 21st. The updated recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 consoles in the US are as follows: PlayStation 5, 550. Hmm. PlayStation 5 Digital, 500 bucks. PlayStation 5 for Pro, $750. And that is without the disc and that is without the stand. The recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 accessories remain unchanged, and we have no other prices to announce for additional markets. Ah, as you should guys should put as of now, you know, because of course you guys are gonna change that probably down the road. Knowing you guys, woo you guys will probably increase those accessories like crazy. But chat, they came in really sneaky with this one and said, "Hey, let's increase the prices." And man, I know I'm gonna go into slander mode and we're gonna have fun with this one, bro. I saw one out there post something. I said, "Well, we got a price increase, but hey, it's still $50 cheaper than the Series X." Really? You think we did that? I mean, bro, I got a question. You think we that stupid we didn't see that of the price increase? That is $50 cheaper. But at the end of the day, though, how is that a positive? It's an increase. How seriously? How is that a positive? How can you spin that into a positive? Like, I mean, I'm gonna do it this way because I gotta do it this way, right? Well, hold on. I put myself in big camera mode because I'm doing it this way, of course. Well, hey, oh, we got a price increase. Yeah, but it's okay. We're still good. We're $50 cheaper. Yeah, we're $50 cheaper. Even Beavis and Butthead make more sense than you guys do. I'm being serious. Even Beavis and Butthead makes more sense than you guys do. How is that a defense? How is that a pro? How is that a positive? That is $50 cheaper than Series X. You guys got a price increase, and right now, 5 years into the generation, we should be getting decreases, not increases. Lord help me when I see stuff like that. I'm being serious. And well, the Broke Boy Insider says, "Yep." And how you doing, bro? Good morning to you, sir. He says, "Yeah, PS fans claiming it's because of tariffs, even though they laughed it off as the reason of the for the Xbox increase." Yeah, that's what they do. They laugh it off. And then when you start pointing fingers at them, when you go, "Hey, I saw you guys, saying that it wasn't because of tariffs of the Xbox, and now you're saying it because of this." And good old boy Jeff Keighley, he just has to go out there and add his 2 cents. He adds the sadness behind the story of why the price increased, saying it was, the whole tariff situation. But for Xbox, did he say something, chat? No. Hey, he did not. And then, Jeff, you want us to trust your Game Awards. And then, Jeff, you want us to be there for your Game Awards. And then, Jeff, you want us to be there for your showcases. I mean, bro, Jeff, I'll be honest with you. I'm getting tired of your ass. I'm not kidding. I'm getting tired of it. I mean, your shows might be great. Your shows might be cool. It might be the best thing, for a lot of people. But for me, I'm getting tired of you. You're now becoming one part of these guys that they're trying to defend a company too damn much instead of being that guy that should be calling things down the middle. You should. And the thing is, the more you keep doing this, the more the Xbox fans are going to notice this, and the more they're going to pick up and start leaving your show behind. They will. You'll see. You'll see. That's what's gonna happen. You'll see. Funny thing is, being that they delayed the price increases for 3 months in US while stockpiles depleted brings the whole ship versus sold argument back into question. Of course. Of course. But what was the question though? With that, Will the Bro Boy? Put it into perspective. I want to hear what you think about that. It has nothing to do with the tariffs, it's about picking off your pockets. Kenneth J. Williams, listen, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, we all know there is a terror situation happening out there. We're seeing it on the news. We see people fighting this off. We see, this big ass fight over there about the terrorists, right? It's big, it's huge. I mean, we see it every day. But the problem is that we're seeing is that this hardware has not been decreasing. So there's something going on that we just don't know about it. Maybe this is the COVID after effect because remember, we went through a pandemic and things got really expensive. Chips became hard to get because I mean there was a chip situation that you couldn't even buy even a new car out there because some of those chips were used for cars. And to get a new car, it was a hassle. You had to wait for almost like 8 months to get that car, a brand new car that you're paying for. Not kidding you. And used cars up the price. I mean, I'm being serious. Used cars got to a point that were even costing as much as a new car. No joke. That's the truth. But we gotta wait and see, right? I do testing and console PC and handhelds. Good morning. I love you, the work you do, so I figured I would subscribe and get this love. I tested the Xbox LAX and I can say I'm impressed. Exciting time to be a gamer. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for subscribing. You are awesome for that. And man, I believe you. I mean, I believe you. It's good. I believe it's good. You did the testing over there, but we still need to have more testing done on the machine down the road. Like once you get it in your hands and you spend countless of, I'm telling you, hours. Not because you sat there and tried it out, because trying it out, if I can imagine, it feels amazing, right? But there has to be more testing done. Yeah. They consider the console sold when they were sent to retailers. A lot of the companies do that, so not really an issue there. But it doesn't count the console sold and activated by the users. Oh, no worries, Wilbur boy. We'll find that out when we see the PlayStation thing they do every single year. Remember they did this a couple months ago, but they didn't tell you on this one. The first one they did tell you how many PS5 users were activated and how many PS4 users were still activated. On this one, they stayed quiet and gave you percentages. They didn't give you the total. But if you sat down and did it by the percentage side of things, you found out how many people are uh, are activated on the PS5 and on the PS4. It tells you right away if you sit there and do the math like I did. It tells you, but I don't know if that's the exact number because it didn't put it. Because if you say that number and say yeah, that's the number in general because I did the math, they say I don't believe you because Sony didn't say it. So yeah, that's what they'll say. But by the percentages, you know how many users are on PS5, how many users are in PS4. Pretty fun stuff when I did that math the other day. Yeah. You just gotta wait and see. No, we don't have to worry about that, man. We don't have to worry about it because at the end of the day, well, the Pro Boy Insider, you know why they buy that PS5 console for? It's not for their exclusives like they say. They buy it to play live service games. Yep, that's what they buy it for. Big test on the tariffs being reason of price increases will be if the tariffs are removed, will the prices go back down? That won't happen. Now that's a good question. It could though, but we have to wait to see if that actually does happen. But I always tell people don't take my words for it. Investigate, and if you see if the LIX is for you, there's cheaper options. Get something it's in your budget, and it's what I love to tell people. And happy gaming, 100%. That's how we got to tell them. We can't tell them because here's the thing: I do testing, right? A lot of people out there tell everyone, "Hey, bro, just build a PC." I'm not that guy. I explained that earlier. I'm the guy that tells you if you got the money for it, you go ahead and build it. If you got the money for a console, go ahead and buy yourself a console. Whichever one you want to enjoy, go for it. Now, I will tell you to get the Xbox because you save a lot of money on the Xbox, right? And that's something we got to worry about, saving money. But That depends on what you want to get. That's how it is. Jago Six, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? But yes, let's keep on going, chat, because like I said, lots to cook because we already talked about the price hikes. We already talked about how they went out there and defended this by saying, hey, Demoflow Gaming. What's up, Demoflow Gaming? Demoflow, how you doing? What's cooking? Man, my man Demoflow, today's Friday, right? You got your show at 11, right? Ah, ah. Tariff excuses is a cover up. Oh, shit. And we're fucked. Yeah. That's how it is. I do the testing. That's how it is. That's how we gotta talk to him at the end of it. That's how we gotta say with love. You know, you can afford this, go ahead. If you don't, cool. That's how we got. That's how it is, man. You're on the dot. I like that. I like that. That's cool stuff. Cool stuff, man. So, like I said, we talked about how they were defending that is $50 cheaper. Whoo, yes. But I gotta make a decision soon. Louis versus Demo versus Boom. No worries. Listen, it's cool. I love how you guys hang out with me if you can. If it's cool, I mean, I get it. No worries, man. No worries. I get it. Um, so this happened on the 20th, right? How they came in being sneaky. You know, they came in and gave that little knife wound to the PlayStation fan. They came in and said, hey, you know, come over here. I got you. That's why I use the Michael Myers because there's nobody sneakier than Michael Myers. That was because, hey, like I said, when we get to the Gamescom, I can't wait to talk to you guys about what's cooking, man. What's cooking with behind Michael Myers. I know, Will the Brook Boy, you're going to love seeing this too because I don't know if you're a big Halloween fan like I am because I love Halloween. I love Freddy Krueger. I love Friday the 13th. I love those horror games. Not horror games, but horror guys. Ooh. But man, I'm excited to talk about it. So they came in like Michael Myers, being sneaky, right? That's music started to play. And you know, the fanboys were running out of there. They were like, no, PlayStation is coming after us with negative news. Let's run. Because that's how they are. They run away and they hide from the negative news. While PlayStation is coming after them, you know, with that knife, chasing them. Right there. Come here. Come here, you Sony fanboy. You're going to get some negative news today. No problem. I'm chasing after you. I'm chasing after you. And you see the fanboys, don't come after me. Please don't. No negative news. No more. We don't like it. Please no. And then they go into hiding and start making up these excuses, right? The very next day, chat. The very next day, chat. This happened. This happened really quick. They went out there and said, hey, let's put this out here real quick because, you know, we got to tell everybody this. We got to tell everybody this. Hurry before the Xbox Gamescom showcase is over. Sneaky Sony. Sneaky Sony. Yep. Sneaky Sony. That's what they're good at. Right there. Perfect. Perfect timing for that, huh, chat? Perfect timing for that. To show you guys that they went in there and sold their steak at Evo. Sony, why did you sell your steak at Evo? Let's read about this. I want to hear what lies that came out. Don't you agree PlayStation 5 is a rip-off? It's not hate on PlayStation, but why would you want to buy a PS5 when I feel as though I can get more for my bucks on Xbox and Game Pass? I know that. That's why I sit here and try to educate everybody on to save money because listen, I always tell everyone at the end of the day, first off, I'm a video game fan. Second, I'm a console warrior. That's how I see things. By being a video game fan, I love to play games. We can talk about PS5 games. We can talk about Xbox games. We can talk about Nintendo games. I love talking video games in general. Sega, all that stuff. I love talking. We do that after the show ends. We sit here for a while, talk games. We do that a lot. But at the end of the day, you got to be a fan of your wallet. That's the one you gotta be a fan. That's the one you gotta protect. And right now on consoles, the one that's saving me money is called an Xbox. During a big gaming event, it is diabolical. Yes, it is, Rayoy. They do this. They do this. And no worries, I'll get the other one. Thing is, I didn't sit here and I had enough time yesterday to get the other one. So Sony Interactive Entertainment sells its stake in Evo to No Down Gaming, SIA, to sponsor the event through 2028. So Sony Interactive Entertainment has sold its ownership stake in the fighting tournament to No Nodwin Gaming, a company that's also backed by Sony Corporation, but owned by Nazara. No, they don't own it. Here it is. Owned by Nazara Technologies. SIE. 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 Rudigs, but Xbox did it. But not in a showcase, or not in a big PlayStation event. They did it, but not in a showcase. And not only that, Rudigs, they also raised the prices on the Plus when Starfield was about to come out. Yes, sir. I think it was a Plus or a console price tag. I don't know. It was one of those two. They did it when Starfield was about to release. So Sony has a thing going on that when there's a big thing being announced, like for example, like Starfield was a big thing. They came in and hyped something up. I don't know if it was the Plus or the console. And now, in 2 days of live events, Sony came by and said, "Oh, let's raise the console prices." They sneaked that in, and on Wednesday, they showed us this. I mean, on Thursday, sorry, which was yesterday, they showed us this. So let's keep going. So SIA will continue to sponsor the event globally through 2028, while No Down Gaming will take over the co-ownership duties alongside RTS. The news was announced with an business update blog post on the official Evo website, where the Evolution Championship Series called the change a major step forward for the tournament. On a transition, SIA Senior Vice President and Head of Global Partner Development and Relations, Phil Rosenberg. Hey, another Phil! Ah, so this the Phils that are ruining everything, huh? That's just a joke, just in case. When SIE acquired Evo alongside RTS in 2021, our goal was to help the Evo community grow and spotlight the skills and passions of fighting game fans on the global stage. As SIE transitions to become an Evo sponsor, the momentum of Evo has never been stronger. Following a successful Las Vegas event and upcoming expansion to new regions, we look forward to supporting the continued growth of Evo globally. Sony, y'all needed the cash. That's the truth. Even though you guys have great profits, but it seems like y'all needed the cash. For Nodwin Gaming, co-founder and managing director Akshat Rathi, I don't know if I said that right. Sorry if I put your name added. Evo was built by a team whose authenticity, sorry about that, and passion for the fighting game community are unmatched. We will continue SIA's great work and honor the legacy of everyone who has made it what it is today, while opening the door for a new generation to experience the spirit of Evo. Today's update also included the introduction of a new partner, you go. Oh. Kirija, which is now global partner of the tournament, investor in its co-owner RTS. While Sony Interactive Entertainment is no longer part of owner of the tournament as a global sponsor, we will still expect to see SIA and PlayStation use the tournament to showcase upcoming products like the recently unveiled Flex Strike Fight Stick and playable demos for upcoming fighting games like Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which attendees at this year's show had the chance to try. Aww. Sony needed the money. Kind of funny how they sneaked that one in too. So that way, Mita couldn't cover it as much because at the end of the day, right? Let me scratch my back because I got an itch. Great opportunity to do it because everybody was so focused on the Xbox Gamescom showcase. Let's sneak this sucker in like they did with that price hike 2 years ago with Starfield. Let's search for that, chat, so we can move on to the good stuff. Because I want to talk some Gamescom, guys. That's a good subject to talk about today. I want to talk about that today. Yes, sir. So let me go look for this. All right. See if I can find that. I know I saw something there a long time ago. Chat, when did Starfield come out? Hold on. Starfield release date. Hold on. Okay, September 6th, 2023. Okay, got it. Yep, here it is. Found it. I found it. I knew there was something sneaky. Hold on. One more. Let me see if I can find it. Man, they had the date. Oh, shoot. But like I said, I found it, chat. I mean, look, Louis ain't wrong because Louis talked about this. Louis, Louis kind of finds it hard to forget some stuff, but yeah. Let me go post this right here. Paste. All right, let's see. Look at this. Checking you guys. Are you guys seeing this? Look at this. Their change came into effect in September 6, 2023, baby. Baby. So, Starfield release date. Oh. I gotta do a dance. I was right. 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 Yeah, baby. I was right. Yes, I was right, chat. See? Crazy one was right. Look at that. Look at that. Pay for what now? Food eggs. Oh, camera, forget me. Okay, here you go. Uh-oh, camera went crazy. Camera, I'm right here. Here I am. Follow me. Okay, now get down. Get down. Camera, follow me. Rudig, stop messing with my camera, Rudig. Stop messing with my camera. Uh-oh, Rudig is messing with my camera today. Rudig, you're messing with my camera. Okay. Is zoomed in? Let me see. Zoomed in. Hold on. Let me check something. I have a problem with the camera today. Camera's gone nuts. Here I am. You see me? Okay. All right. It's not zoomed in. Okay. Follow me now. Come down. There you go. There, we fixed it. Yes. We got this. All right. All right. So, I was right, chat. You seeing this? And then you tell me that I'm doing it sneaky. PlayStation loves to be sneaky. There you go. Starfield was released on September 6, 2023. And they announced right here, during the time when Starfield was getting near, they increased the prices on the PS Plus. Now, Xbox had a big gaming event these past 2 days, and on August 20th, right then and there, when the Xbox showcase right there was there in Gamescom, they increased the price of the console. They announced it. And then the very next day, they announced, hey, we sold our stake in Evo. Nice. Good job, Sony. Being really sneaky. Oh, man, Chad. Oh, man. I just love being right. See, look at that. Look at that. But yeah, Rudigs, don't worry, Rudigs, no worries. I'm glad I showed you my proof that they do sneaky stuff. That's sneaky, bro. And look, it's cool, but it's sneaky though. They do it when there's something big happening though. It's kind of funny when they do that. Oh, baby. Chat. Yeah, but the funny thing is, Rudigs, Xbox announced it without PlayStation having a showcase, without PlayStation doing something big. They announced it right then and there. Boom. Here it is. Here you go. Let's go. You're increasing the prices, period, because of the tariff situation. That's all. But they said, judge from the outside though and have your fun. Oh, judge from the out. Hey, bro, it's not my fault they do it when Xbox does something big. For example, look at Starfield. I'm showing it right in front of you. Look, Rudig is right in front of you here. Here you go. I'm going to show it to you again. September 6, 2023 was the time they increased the price, but they did announce it close to the release of Starfield. And when did Starfield release? And then we have the Xbox Gamescom showcase on the 20th and on the 21st, right? And during those times, look at the date. That's the second day of the Xbox Gamescom showcase. And this is the first day. There you go. Sneaky stuff, huh? Sneaky stuff. Yep, PR being sneaky, 100%. So, moving on up, guys, because we're talking Gamescom now. We're talking about the good stuff. We gotta talk. Listen, we gotta talk games. And Will the Broke Boy Lewis, are you ready? Are you ready? And Will the Broke Boy Lewis, listen, you gotta say thank you to this man because I really said thank you to him. Even though he kept it quiet from me, you should have told me you were doing this. Because seriously, when I saw this, it's like, nah, hell no. But in the end of the day, what I hated is I have to wait for this game, but it's here. Oh my God, I saw this. I said, no, 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 no. This can't be. No, 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 no. I will not play the music. So, Will the Broke Boy Lewis, when you got the time, I forgot to put that trailer down in the section below. But yeah. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I gotta add that later on. So if people want to come by and see this trailer, which let me see. Oh, here it is. Of course, we gotta help these guys to grow. 100% right here. I'm gonna pick it up from right here, and I'm gonna use that for an example. So, Will the Bro Boy, this one's for you, baby. Hold on. Let me pause this so we can all see together. All right, here we go. Oh, you guys ready for this? Because hell, when I saw this, this is why my thumbnail came into place. Because look what they're bringing to the video games nowadays. Well, the Bro Boy, here you go. I'm not playing the music because remember, I don't want to get that copyright strike. And that music is really famous. And I already gotten 3 this week, so I'm done with copyright strikes. But look. But I'll tell you real quick from the trailer, you get to hear like a voice that sounds kind of like Dr. Loomis, and it's how he tells a story about how he met Michael Myers. But Will the Bro Boy, here you go. I'm not playing the music because again, I don't want to get a copyright strike. But yes, we are getting a Halloween game. We are getting a freaking Halloween game, guys. And when I saw this, I got excited. When I saw this, I said, wait a minute, who's making it? Man, I went out there and I said personally to this man, I said, Miles, thank you for making this game. Miles Dumpier and his team are making this game. They are making it. Hell, I'm happy. I'm happy. And this is something that's incredible. And I gotta say this, these indie devs are really kicking it. They really are. Look who's there. Look who's there. You see? Let me hold on. So chat, real quick, let me tell you what happened right here, right? This was Sony right there. Look, chat right here. Sony sneaked in and did his thing, right? He did his thing. Sony went in there and sneaked in and said, hey, PS5 console high price. Here you go. I gotcha. So this other person comes out of this house. This is a PlayStation fan right here running a, oh my God, price hikes, price hikes, price hikes. Oh no. And then she runs in to the door, right? Then she runs into the door, talks to the neighbor, and says, hey, listen, oh my God, we got price hikes. We got price hikes. Like, what happened? What happened? And she says, PlayStation price hike the whole thing. Oh, we gotta run and tell all the others, let's run, let's get out of here. And here comes Sony again saying, hey, I'm here, and now I'm selling my steak at Evo. Coming to get you, yeah. But either way, though, I had to troll it that way. But hey, listen, the good side is we are getting a Halloween game, which is a single player and multiplayer horror experience coming in 2026, and it's being made by Compass Ilphonic, which Miles works in for the front and Gun. I don't know if I think it's Ilphonic. Yeah, those are the guys who make Killer Clowns and Gun. So basically, the guys who made Texas Chainsaw Massacre game and the guys who made the Friday the 13th game are in it together. Good stuff. We're getting a Halloween full fledged game. So freaking happy about this. This was one of the things got announced in Gamescom that I really loved. Really loved it. Another one that got announced, chat, that I said, and I know Will the Broke Boy knows where I'm going with this one. It was announced in the pre-show. I said, oh man. I saw this. I said, I gotta get this game. I gotta get this game. Even Will the Broke Boy got excited after he saw this. I got super excited. Yes, Michael Myers is in Dead by Daylight, and they do play the song. That song, man. Ooh, I gotta say that. All right, let me go check it out. Me and Mr. John Carpenter. I lost about 20 pounds since that pick was taken earlier this year. Nice. Let me tell you something, Will. Did you hold on? Let me read this the right way. Will the Broke Boy Lewis will be for us in $2 super. He says, you may have seen this, Louis. Check out the pic on Discord. Man, well, you met John Carpenter. That is awesome. Did you ask him what happens after the thing ends? Did he tell you the true ending? That is the only mystery needs to be solved. There needs to be a part two. John Carpenter, please make a part two. One of the best movies ever made, man. I mean, I sit down, I watch that thing movie every single year. It's a perfect look. It's like horror nowadays is cool. But the effects of back in the day, them sitting there doing the animatronics, doing all those weird figures and all that stuff, it's just amazing. It's just amazing how they used to work all that stuff, how they used to work those cool things like with the Thing, Aliens, Chucky, Tales from the Crypt, another example, man. That was pretty cool stuff. Nowadays it's all CGI. And CGI is cool, but it's just not the same. Look, let me tell you all something. Since Will the Broke Boy mentioned The Exorcist, nowadays, when you watch Annabelle, when you watch all this stuff, you see the demon like, oh, okay. It's not even that scary. Back in the day, The Exorcist, when you saw Pazuzu, I hope it doesn't come get me because that's actually, an evil spirit in real life. Pazuzu in The Exorcist, when you saw that Pazuzu face, you're like, oh shit, you got scared. And that was just a lady with makeup. That's it. That was all it. Shit, I miss those days. But yeah, cool stuff. I mean, hell, Halloween game, and here comes the next one that I'm really excited about, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. And man, this is from the team that I really love the most. And bro, look, I know I played this, but I don't know if everyone was here. But I will play this again just for everyone to see. Chat, we are getting a game from our childhood that we've always wanted and dreamed for. This is something amazing. I even said thank you to the devs because those devs sent me the posters and it's been Matt Merrill. Like I said, lots of love for them. Really happy to see this. And chat, we are getting a He-Man game. And I even in the DM I said, look, since now you're making a He-Man game, please, Lord, please give me a Thundercats game. Please, Lord, please do that for me. If they do that for me, man, can you imagine that? Will the Broke Boy week after this, we get a Thundercats game? Oh shit, man! I go nuts, man. I go nuts if we get a Thundercat game. But guys, this is amazing stuff right here. This is amazing stuff. I mean, we're getting a He-Man game, something. Seriously, all my life I wanted this to happen. Like I said, oh, hold on. Hold on, let me show you guys again. Sorry about that, real quick. So, there you go. Big Bad Burrow's making it with Mattel. Please, Lord, give me a Thundercats game. And I really do hope, like Will the Broke Boy said, they give us a special edition. I really do hope that. Well, why is Roseanne playing on my thing? Sorry about that, chat. But okay. Yes, He-Man, guys. He-Man. Right then there, He-Man. So let's over here. camera. Okay, got it. All right. So let's see now. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to ask questions for the pick. It was a walk up and say hi, pick done. When I got his autograph, was too busy talking to him about my favorite movie, Big Trouble in Little China. That was a good movie. He Man, there you go. Yeah, the thing is, I'm showing you guys what I love, right? I'm showing you guys what I love about the trailers that was shown. If you guys saw something out there, talk about it too, so we can play it on here. Because again, I have not watched the Future Games show because it was a 3 hour long show. I didn't sit down and watch it because I was already too tired from watching 10 hours worth of showcases. I will watch it over the weekend to see if I see something extra, something that was good, in there to talk about, on Monday. But I was tired, guys. I was tired. I was tired. But yeah, remember the Tales from the Dark Side story where the guy meets a demon. The demon says, "Promise not to tell," and later he married the demon disguised as a woman. Damn, I have not seen that one. Not seen that one because look, in the '80s there were so many cool movies. In the '90s, man, that sometimes you missed out on a lot of them. Um, well, the bro boy says they better give me a fucking collector's edition of this game. I already pre-ordered the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter Fate collector's edition. Nice. Oh, this joint, He-Man. Hell yeah, let's go. He-Man versus Lionel. Who wins? Damn, that's a tough one. No, it's actually not tough. He-Man will win because at the end of the day, He-Man is way more stronger than Lionel. And remember, Lionel, when he got his sword, he became he pretty much grew up, but he grew up, but his mind is still like a kid's mind. But He-Man is built tough, and He-Man can take down worlds, lift things up. I mean, He-Man is a beast. Let me see. I need an open world game based on the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Oh, that would be amazing. Don't make it open world. Just make it a side scroller beat 'em up, just like this. But add all the bad guys in there. Everything that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has, the bad guys had them in there. Everything. Kind of like what the Lego Batman game is doing. Because that Lego Batman game in chat. That Lego Batman game, that is the next one I'm going to talk about. Because man, chat. That game right here. Is it this one? Yeah. All right. So we got this. All right. So let's pause this. That Lego Batman game chat. I mean, I got to say something. Even though Lego, sometimes you get tired, blocks and everything. I get that. But bro, this one has me intrigued. Because listen, it's like how the man said, if you guys watched the Xbox Gamescom showcase, the man sat there, the dev sat there and talked to you about it and said, listen, this game pretty much starts you from the beginning and it takes you throughout the whole journey of Batman. It does. So that's pretty cool. So we even saw in the trailer, we saw the Tumblr, we saw the 1960s Batman. We're probably gonna get, I'm Batman, probably not. That's not it. No, which one is it? It's an Arkham game, but in Lego. There you go. Thank you for that. I needed that help right there. But yes, it's an Arkham game in Lego. You get to run around the town. You get to pick up your car. You get to do whatever you want. Beat up bad guys because this was pretty cool. I'll be honest. The comment looks pretty fun. And it's a Lego game. So, it's going to have its jokes and everything. But at the end of the day, it's got to be a good game because it pretty much has all the Batmans from the very beginning when he was with Ra's al Ghul training. Look, there's a Tumblr. And when I saw the ending to this, right, that he literally was chasing after the penguin, I said, "What? That's in the game too?" I was like, "Oh man." Mm-hmm. Yep. They had I'm Batman in the trailer for it. Yep. There you see the little gel thing from the other Batman games. There's that car. Yep. There's that iconic car. Man, I gotta say, I don't know why they don't sell that car because that car is fucking amazing. There's that penguin scene right there when he comes in. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a fun game. I'm impressed by Lego with this game. I seriously am. This is a game I'm actually going to get. I'm really impressed by it. No joke. Like how he steps on the rubber duckies. Pretty cool stuff, though. Pretty cool stuff. That was another game I saw that I said, man, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Pretty good stuff, man, right there with that Lego Batman. Oh man, that was one of the things that really impressed me of the showcase. I was like, whoa. Like I said, indies are kicking it. And this Lego game also, I was like, man, I'm impressed by this. Can they give us can they give Batman Arkham Knight a remaster version? But listen, they can give us a remaster, but please add Batman Arkham Origins. They gotta add that one in there too. Yes, I know they do. Silent Cypher got it and he showed it to us. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. But I love that car. You know that scene? Bro. Bro. That scene, right? I went out there and I even searched for it. I was like what car was the car for the Batman? I know it's a Dodge, right? I know they use a Dodge. I know they use the engine, but the engine sound, I was looking for that sound, but that sound they grabbed it from a rocket that was fine. You know that rocket sound? They go before it blows up. They grabbed that and changed the tone. I was like, damn it. I mean, I wish I had a car that could make that when you turn it on, it makes that sound like whoosh. You feel that fucking power behind that car, man. Jesus, I was looking for that. Ah, but no, it does not exist. No. Well, I mean, there's only a motorcycle that actually impresses me. And I always say that if I win the lottery, I'm gonna get that motorcycle, and that is the Rolls Royce motorcycle, the one that is used in the movie in Torque. Oh my god! When I saw that motorcycle, how it turned on, I said, "Wait a minute, that's not true." But then I looked for it and I saw that Jay Leno had one and he turned that sucker on. I said, oh shit, it does have, I think it's a helicopter engine in there or a jet engine. That thing sounds, man, you turn that sucker on, it goes, oh my God. Oh, baby. Yes, so let's keep on going. We're talking about games, no more motorcycles, but yeah, pretty good stuff on the stuff we saw. So let's keep on going. There was one I keep forgetting the name. I think it's Valor. Let me see, Valor. That was shown yesterday. Oh, here we go. Found it. That was shown yesterday in Gamescom on the Xbox when they talked about it, which is pretty cool stuff. So, chat, this is another game that was revealed in the pre-show of Jeff Keighley. Like I said, the pre-show was better than the whole showcase, right? And this is another game that I was impressed by it, and it's called Valor Mortis. So Valor Mortis right here, baby. Here you go. When I saw this game, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. First person view. Um, it seems like a Souls game, and man, it looks good in first person view mode. Yes, sir. We'll get to that later on. We'll get to that. Yep, he stepped down. Man, I don't know about Bungie. I hope they do something to fix it because, man, it ain't looking good for Bungie. It ain't looking good. But this game, man, I mean, this game, I was impressed by it. Why was I impressed? Because of the detail, the graphics, and especially they're in a time, they're in a time and an era that's, you know what game looks like this? What was the game? What was that game made in? That was a PlayStation exclusive. It sure looks like this. It was only like a 4 hour long game, but it was people. A lot of people said it was good, even though it was 4 hours. I forgot the name of that game. That it was a PlayStation exclusive back in the PS4 days. I forgot the name of it, but it looks like it's during those times. Like when people wear suits like this, pretty cool. But man, this game looks phenomenal. I mean, seriously, can't wait to play this. This is another game that intrigued me when in the showcase, and they talked about it in the Xbox showcase. So real fun stuff. Real fun stuff. But I think there's okay. I think here we go with the gameplay trailer. I think they show a little bit of gameplay on here. Let's see now. If not, I gotta look for the gameplay. Oh, here's the gameplay. There you go. There's the gameplay. So yeah, that looks sweet. I just love the idea that you can hack and slash, and not only that, you can tear heads off. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Well, the thing is with Ghost of Yotei, though, there's been like what? How many? Like three trailers now. What reaction are you gonna get from watching three trailers? And man, that monster, he has an attack that he picks you up he has an attack, right? That he picks you up. And while he picks you up, chat, let me see if I can get it. While he picks you up, you see those guns in the back? He literally, those guns come up and shoot you in the face. That was pretty cool stuff. I mean, look, that conversation with that guy was really, really awesome. It was really interesting. It really was. Yep, can't wait for that game. That's one game I can't wait to play. Valor Mortis. It looks amazing. It does. It does. It does. It seriously does. Good stuff. Oh, let me get myself in the camera again. Good stuff. Good stuff. Another game I really enjoyed was High on Life. Of course, that was shown on there. I don't know if you guys want me to play it because I know you guys already played High on Life. You know, the first one, you guys see what you guys are coming up to with High on Life 2. So that's another pretty amazing game that's shown. It's coming to Game Pass Day 1. Super excited, super happy about it. What was another one, Chad? Let's see. What else did you guys see out there? What's it Ghost Runner Bay by Bethesda? Let's go look for that real quick. Made by Bethesda. Oh, it was Ghostwire. Yeah, Ghostwire. No. Ghost Runner was not made by Bethesda. No, it was. It was Bible Adventures. Oh man, West Davis, why do you gotta bring that game up, man? That was so. Look, listen, West Davis. I was amazed by that. I was amazed by that. And not only that, High on Life, I best get my paycheck because y'all did not ask me. I'm suing your butt. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not suing you guys. Why the heck not? I mean, hell, why would I sue you? But man, chat, I even showed this yesterday. I'm in a video game. How do I know I'm in a video game? Oh yeah, they did show gameplay Resident Evil. Ooh. One second. They did show gameplay Resident Evil, but I gotta check out that gameplay later on. But yeah, chat, like I was saying, I'm in a video game. How do I know? Because when I saw this, I said, hell no. I'm in a video game. And then for Q, like always, thank you for Q. This was on high. This was shown on High Life, and when I was taking a tinkle, I saw that, and I said, "Hold up a minute, I'm in a video game. I'm in a video game." Then I came out and said, "Here, said I'm in a video game." But yeah, chat. That was all on High Life. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with this. And yes, like always, Farq did something about it. Yes, he did. He did. He had to make it funny. Yep, he did. You know, we got some gameplay for Resident Evil. Oh, that another good conversation they had was with the guys of Silent Hill F. Oof, that Onimusha game 4. Oh my god. That Onimusha game was another one that I was like, that game and the sword play, and I'll say this again right here, is better than Yote. Camera, don't follow me, camera. I'm trying to hide, camera. Don't follow. It's better than Yote. Don't come after me. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There was so many good stuff shown in Gamescom. Seriously, they really did a good job. Like I said, the Xbox showcase, you know what they did? It was just to sit down, talk to the devs. Silent Hill F looks amazing. Ninja Gaiden, of course, you know, we've seen enough of it. Get it out there. We're done. We've seen enough. We've seen enough of Outer Worlds 2. Get it out there. We're done. I know they had to talk about it. Keeper was another interesting one. That Keeper, I like the idea that it's just a simple, fun game for you to play. Just solve puzzles, like nothing too complicated. Just a fun, simple game for you to enjoy. Like that idea of what Tin Schiffer did there. Pretty cool stuff. And man, they showed pretty amazing, man. It was a pretty amazing, thing to sit there, hear the devs, the updates on things. They showed us some Flight Simulator updates for Flight Simulator fans, which is pretty cool. And yeah, and the rest of the games that were shown, it was pretty good stuff. Like I said, I did not watch the Future Game Show. I wish I did, but it was a 3 hour long show, and I was waiting for them to pack all the trailers in like they usually do, like a day or two. Because seriously, because really, I'm tired. I'm tired of like I sat here for like 10 hours watching shows, and sometimes your head it's like even though you love video games, but you gotta take a little break. But during the weekend, if I don't see that it's not packed in, I will sit down and watch the 3 hour long show because that's the time where I'm down. I'm sitting here relaxed and get to watch it. And Keeper's not going on PlayStation for at least for now. It looks like. Hey, listen, we're in a generation now that you can never say never. I was going to get Silent Hill F on PlayStation until I saw the Xbox Play Anywhere title, which is a good thing. That's another thing that there was a lot of Xbox Play Anywhere titles. And man, chat, when you see that Xbox Play Anywhere, go get that game. Go get it over there on Xbox because at the end of the day, you can play it anywhere you want. As long as it's an Xbox device, it's everywhere. Being on PC, being over here, you get into the app, you get to play it right then and there. So that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I mean, seriously, they really did an amazing job in that showcase, explaining everything. Now, the Jeff Keighley showcase. Oh, nice. Nice. That's good, man. You bought it for first ending. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good price, man. I mean, seriously, if you bought it for that price, that's good, man. D-Mag, that's good. Quito, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. You bought it for a good price, man. Good price. So be honest, though, if it's a digital version, should have got waited. But I mean, probably was a discount price, but shit. Um, but back in the day, you should have got it for 400 before they did the first increase, and now they did a second one. Yeah, nice. Hey, man, that's good for you. That is good for you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. No, no, listen. Everybody's welcome here. No problem. As long as you don't go crazy and say Xbox sucks, Xbox is dead, and all that stuff they say, you're good. Because that's the thing I don't like when they come in here and spam the chat saying it's dead. I'm like, why? How is it dead? It's still kicking. But yeah, I mean, what else, Chad, did you guys see that you guys enjoyed from Gamescom? Because really, I mean, if there's something out there cooking, I think we got an update on Replaced. Didn't we get an update on Replaced? Because that was a game that I don't know what's going on with that game. They're saying they're coming out this year, coming out next year. Oh no. Shit. August 18th, 20. No. That's trying to lack of sales of the suggest game so poorly. Oh no. I gotta check if that's true though. Let's go look for that. Hold on. Ah crap. This is true, chat. Shit. Now this news I don't like. This is why you can't keep things exclusive. You guys ready for this? Shit. That's turning to lack of sales updates suggests the game sold poorly. Here we go again. Death Stranding 2 launched to excellent reviews in June, and with Hideo Kojima's name back in the title, many expect the game to become an instant success after all. The original had reached about 60 million players, which is a good thing, before the sequel arrived. Death Stranding 2 has been out for nearly 2 months, while PlayStation and Kojima Productions have remained silent about commercial reception. As it stands, all signs point to disappointing sales for the title. Why it matters? Ahead of release, there was a lot of excitement for Death Stranding 2. PlayStation and Kojima Productions also went all out with the marketing. Firm Ampere analysis previously estimated around 1.3 million sales. for the title in June, but the lack of official word suggests that this estimate may have been too generous. Moreover, the sales have been given a sharp decline the days that followed the week follow launch week. Oof. PlayStation, and this is true, is typically quick to announce sales milestones for its exclusivity shortly after release. PS5 exclusives like the Final Fantasy 16 sold 3 million copies within a week, while Spider-Man 2 sold 2.5 million in the first 24 hours. As such, the radio silence raises concerns about Kojima Productions' latest release. Admittedly, Death Stranding 2 is more niche release than the hikes of Spider-Man or Final Fantasy, but even smaller PS5 exclusives like Astrobot eventually managed to sell 1.5 million copies in 2 months. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As it stands, Death Stranding 2 may mirror Astrobot's commercials performance, but the latter likely had a much smaller production budget, so the same performance would not mean much for Death Stranding 2. Anyhow, Hideo Kojima himself seems happy with the release so far. He has now began shifting his focus to projects like Ficent and OD. Sorry, I don't know if I said it right. Sorry, Kojima, if I butchered it. How many copies do you think the game sold? Oh, Lord, this is not good news. Look at this guy. Chat, you guys reading this? Michael. Now let's compare it to the Xbox version. Oh, wait. Idiot. Sorry, chat. Seriously, they always try to look for the positive. And Michael, this is not positive. Because now you're saying let's compare it to the Xbox version? How can you compare if it's not even there? That's one. And two, if it was there, it would have sold more. This is why you can't lock in these games because you guys don't buy games. Poor Hideo Kojima. Money and time into this game. And look at this now. Now, like I said, let's see if this is true. Because seriously, PlayStation is quick to announce that. And the game has been released. When did it release? Was it in June? Hold on. Release dates. It was in June 26th. We're nearly getting to August. So let's see if now in August they announce how many it sold. But seriously, with how many PlayStations are out there? 80 million, 50 million PlayStations out there? Right? 80 million one side, 50 million on the other. Well, the other didn't come for PS4, I think. But at the end of the day, though, with all these PS5, should have sold at least 10 or 15 million. Man, no wonder PlayStation is putting their games elsewhere. I get it. You guys don't buy games. Ah. The problem is the games are too expensive. I still have not taken subscription and play only free games. That's the problem, man. I mean, DMAC, that is a big problem that's going on nowadays, and it sucks that people are doing that. I need a collaborating source to this article. Yeah, we do. We need that, Chio. That's why, like I said, we saw this, and they're right about something. PlayStation is quick to announce, sales, and it's almost 2 months, and they still have not announced it. So they're actually waiting for that number to be big to announce it, like they did with Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West, like a year after they announced, whoa, it sold this much copies. We all know how you guys are. When you guys sell, your sales are good. You guys go out there and say, hey, we sold this millions of copies. Okay. All right. I see that. I see that. I do feel the hype did fade out quick with the game. Yeah, it did. It did fade quick. I mean, I'm still, like, for example, I still know some guys that are playing it. Still, they're showing me pictures, right? They're still showing me pictures of the game. I'm one that want to play it. But, bro, I'm still not done with Expedition. I gotta seriously sit down and say, Lou, you gotta finish this. Next week, chat, I'm gonna finish Expedition 33 so I can move on. Gotta finish that because I've taken too much of a break of single player games, so it's time to reel back in and start finishing them. Yes, sir, I do. So then I can move up and start playing Death Stranding on the PlayStation. I'm booting on my PlayStation, guys. after Concord. Yeah. Ha. Thank God there's a game for me to boot up that sucker, and I hope it doesn't die on me. Because if it dies, man, seriously, my PlayStation dies, I ain't fixing that shit. I'm throwing that shit away. Fuck that. Well, I'm probably fixing to sell it, but hell no. Shit. Yeah, chat. Some sad news going out there. Let's see what else is cooking. Let's see what else is cooking out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we forgot to talk about one thing. The most important feature that happened in Gamescom, right? We forgot to talk about that, guys, and it was the Xbox Rug Ally. I gotta say something about the Xbox Rug Ally, guys. And seriously, Xbox, why didn't you guys announce the pre-orders? I don't get it. What are they waiting for? Seriously, what are they waiting for? I mean, I'm not kidding you. What are they waiting for that sucker? They should have announced right then and there. Hey, pre-orders are out. Especially with people getting their hands on the device. I mean, people are getting their hands on the device, trying it out. And if they would have heard, hey, pre-orders are out, they would have bought it. I don't even know what to say anymore. That marketing, man, oh Lord. That's my biggest problem with Xbox is that marketing. Perfect timing, bro. That was perfect. Hey, we're here. Listen, like for example, I was even waiting for Phil Spencer to come to at the end of the show and Sarah Bonds sit there. That's something that did not happen on the Xbox showcase. So to sit down, come out there and say, hey, pre-orders are out. Go get it. I would have been awesome. I would have said, yeah, Phil came out and said this. That's fantastic. But they didn't come to the showcase, which is okay because I bet you they were busy talking to devs, to get more games because that's what you do in these type of events, right? You sit there, you run around because listen, Maurice was there. Maurice told me that there was 1,500 developers over there. 1,500 developers for you to run around and talk to. And you got what, 3 or 4 days to talk to all of them? Shit, you gotta be busy. You gotta be busy walking around, running around, talking to them to see what you can bring up to your console, see what you can do. Oh Lord. And that's some crazy stuff. But yeah, but I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that to happen. Ian says 900 USD. I think I'm waiting for a bit. Yeah, I mean, look, listen, no problem. Wait. Another good game that got announced was the Silk Song. We're finally getting Silk Song, and it's coming to Game Pass. Yep, it's coming to Game Pass. Woohoo! We got that game on Game Pass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A game that sold 50 million copies back in the day is coming to Game Pass. Game Pass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah, but another thing that I was like, when are you guys gonna announce this? And that was World of Warcraft. I announced it for Game Pass already. We're tired. We're tired. Please announce it. Oh man, look at that. Let me show you guys this. I'm gonna talk. Man, I'll let Maurice show it. Maurice got some good goodies from over there. He can post it on Twitter. I'll let him show it when we get him on here to talk about games. But I bet you Maurice is gonna have busy these days. He's got a lot of content to put up. I gotta get him on here. Talk about Gamescom and how much fun he had and how was the experience. That'll be funny to see. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, it was good stuff. Good stuff. Metal Gear is coming out real soon, guys. I hope you guys are ready for that. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, but I guess we tackled down everything. Astrobot is a Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater? Oh, man. I hope you can grab a gun and shoot it. That'll be nice. Lordy, 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 chat. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there is some Call of Duty hate. They gave it a lot of dislikes, and we all know who it is, chat. Yep, we all know who it is. We all know who it is that goes out there and give that hate to Call of Duty. Yep, we all know who it is. He won't mention any names though, but hey, PlayStation fans. But yeah, we all know who it is. Yep, yep. Y'all did not hear that, so we're good. So we are good, chat. We are good. Anything else, chat, you guys want to talk about? Because you know what, chat? We are done with what it comes out with news and everything. Ooh, and the best feature of them all, I forgot to mention, chat. The best one of them all, chat. The biggest slap in gaming history has happened. That they were saying that Black Myth Wukong couldn't run in the Series S at 60 FPS. And they got it running at 60 FPS. Weird, huh? So at the end of the day, though, was there a deal or was it the console? That is the mystery question we will never know about. That is the biggest question we will never know about until later on during the future. Let's talk about Big B Money's behavior. Well, Big B Money ain't here. I don't know if it's a Big B Money here. Why so serious can bring that up? But listen, Big B Money is a nice fellow. He's a good guy. He likes the ladies a lot. It's okay. But yeah, sometimes a man needs to control himself. But yeah, we talked about that yesterday throughout the chat. I mean, seriously, this chat yesterday, I don't know if you guys were here, but yesterday the show here became Ricky Lake. It's not, it wasn't, people say it was Jerry Springer, but this show, the chat yesterday became Ricky Lake. No joke. It was literally Ricky Lake because in Jerry Springer, people grab chairs, beat each other up. We did not have a fight in here, but it became a seriously like a Ricky Lake show. No joke. I'll say Ricky Lake in the building today. Poor Big B Money. But he needs to control himself. He does. Now I gotta say something that was really disgusting, West Davis, that I saw out there. There was a guy out there on Twitter. Paris and Aaron Greenberg took a picture together, which is cool. I mean, they saw each other in Gamescom. They took a picture. Met up over there, took a picture. Together. Hey, I'm with Aaron. Cool stuff. And there was a guy out there who made a video. It's an AI video of Paris and Aaron turning around and kissing each other in their lips. Wow. They say Xbox fans are toxic, but PlayStation fans take it too damn far. I mean, bro, that's not cool. That's not cool. That is not a nice gesture to do. That's not even funny. He found it hilarious. And when I know K Man went after him, I know a lot of people went after that. And man, that was disgusting. They came after that. Seriously, they came after that and said, "Hey, bro, that was not a good thing that you did." And he could probably, and I really do hope that Paris and Aaron take action. I really do hope they sue his ass and set an example. I'm not kidding you. I really hope they can't do that because literally that's just stepping things out of line right there. Yep, I agree with you. Look, you can. Here's the thing, though, right? Chad and I say this a lot, right? There's Reforce, there's Dreamcast guy, There's Destin, there's Parrish, there's Danny, there's all these guys, right, that are out there. There's Boom, there's C Money, there's Demoflow Gaming, there's a lot of people out there, right? Sometimes you cannot agree with their opinion. You cannot agree with their opinion. Sometimes you just can't because you're like, hey man, I don't like your opinion. I don't agree with you. It's okay because at the end of the day, we're here to talk opinions. We're here to have some fun. We're here to be as sincere as we can be. We're trying to be as open and sincere as we can be, right? With this stuff, right? I've tried to be at least on my side, but even though you don't like my opinion, and you can hate you can hate me for my opinion, but at the end of the day, we are human beings. And as human beings, we gotta show respect to each other. Like for example, I may not agree with Dreamcast guy, I may not agree with Reforge, I may not agree with those guys, right? But I have respect for them for what they do. What I mean by I have respect for them, what they do is that they sit here like I do videos, talk stuff. It's a hard thing to do. It's a tough thing to do, right? Because you gotta keep up with the chat flow, and you gotta keep up with conversations. You gotta keep up the excitement and everything, all the positive stuff. It's a tough thing to do, right? That's the reason why I respect them. Their opinions, right? A lot of them, like, bro, why did he say this? For example, the Xbox is dead. Why? Stuff like that. I'm like, that's just, I don't get it. I don't get why they do that. And I know they do that for clicks, and it does get clicks, it does get momentum. We even saw Ray do a test on this. I've done testing. We have done this testing. We've done testing with all this stuff. And at the end of the day, though, right? I get it. It moves stuff. It gets clicks, because you're doing it just to get, the cash flowing in it, right? Cool. I get it. But like I said, with your opinions, I don't agree. But now that I have respect for you guys, I just sit here and do your stuff. Yeah, I do have respect for you guys. But I'm not going to be here and be like, well, Reforge. And let's say me and him got in a personal attack over opinion. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to be like a personal thing with him. Like, oh man, Reforge is an idiot. He's an asshole. Blah, blah, blah. No, nothing like that. No. Or take a picture and do what they did with Paris, stuff like that. I mean, that was just seriously out of line. That was the thing I was out of line, really out of line. I mean, you cannot do that. No matter what, you cannot do that because listen, again, they are human beings, and that was really disrespectful of that man doing that video. And people came after you to say, "Hey, bro, this is not funny." No, they can take some legal action. It's like they can't do nothing because they're what was it? They're public figures or something. That's what he said. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I really seriously do hope they sue his ass. I seriously do, and lock him up for that shit. Because you gotta have respect for what a human being is. Seriously, you gotta have respect. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is, Chad. Kind of sad that I saw that thing out there. Really sad that I did. Kind of sad, and I hope everyone really tackles him down. I hope everyone really, that's another one. I really do hope that everyone really tackles him down. I really do hope that everyone really, kicks his butt out of Twitter. I mean, seriously, how can you make a video of sit down and make a video like to be funny, thinking you're funny with that? That's just wrong. I'm sorry, wrong and disrespectful. That is. But yeah, moving on up, chat. Let's see what else is cooking out here. So, there you go. Found some news we've got to talk about, and that is Pete Parsons stepping down after 23 years and passing the torch to general manager Justin Truman. Right? They should. We should come together, man, and tweet that this is disrespectful and all that stuff to get his Twitter shut down. Seriously. Hold on, chat. Let me pick up this phone call. Hello. ¿Con qué? ¿Con qué? A las 11:30 que tengo la cosa que él me dijo que él podía. Sí, después que yo termine, yo te llamo. Para que nos juntemos aquí en la casa y nos vayamos a tirar la foto. Bueno, pues yo subo, está bien. Está bien, yo subo. Está bien, yo subo. Está bien, no hay problema. Está bien, está bien. Así lo hacemos. Ujú. Sí, 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 ya tengo la información ya. Está bien. Pues, está bien, pues yo te llamo ahorita entonces cuando termine de pelar. Ok, bye bye. Bye. Sorry about that, chat. You know, it's my father that's calling, so I gotta pick up because you don't know what it is. You gotta pick up when daddy calls. 100%. Yes, sir. So yeah, like I was saying, today marks the right time for a new beginning. The future of Bungie will be in hands of a new generation of leaders. I seriously do hope that Bungie does something with it. You know, and Bungie becomes better because Bungie is in trouble. Bungie is in trouble and it's not looking good over there. It's not. It's not. I really do hope they get saved. Whatever he said, I support it. Nah, my father was calling me because here's the thing, though, right? Ah, hell, let's talk about it, chat. I mean, this is fun stuff, right? So, the thing is, my Dominican passport is about to get it has passports have an expiration date, right? So basically, what I'm doing is I'm leaving at 11. I'm heading out. I gotta go get a haircut at 11:30. Once I'm done with my haircut, I gotta come back home, take a quick shower, get a nicer shirt to take that picture because I got a nice shirt. Get a nicer shirt to take the picture. Get a nicer shirt. Go up to my father, right? Go to my father's place, and after that, we gotta go take the picture, and we gotta solve some problems. That's what we gotta do. We gotta solve some problems. Yeah. Take the picture so we can upload it and stuff like that. Yeah. That's what we gotta do, chat. That's what we gotta do. We got a busy day ahead of us today. Yep. So yeah, busy day for Lou. Yep. So like I was saying though, let's see if Bungie finally gets saved. I hope they do because shit, that marathon game ain't looking pretty. Yeah. Woo. Sean Layden, Ratchet and Clank. Let me see. Okay. Sean Layden did another interview. Who cares? Goodbye, Sean Layden. Nothing important. I had to say it that way. Because Sean Layden is always against Game Pass. But chat, quick question. Isn't Pete Parsons the one who got the cars, right? Wasn't him? Hold on. Pete Parsons but bought some cars. Yep, that was him. The man who went out there and spent $2.4 million on 25 cars. I knew that was him. Yes, sir. Man, I got to tell you something, chat. Kind of funny this, and I got to say this, right? Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about Bubsy. Yeah, you're right about that one, West Davis. I forgot about Bubsy. Bubsy's new game, Bubsy. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Bubsy. Yes, sir, Bubsy. Bubsy. Bubsy, Buzzy, Buzzy. Yeah, I totally forgot about Bubsy. That was a good game back in the day. I don't know. I mean, we had to wait for its release because here's the thing, though. Remember something on West Davis? The last Bubsy games were not that good. No, they were not that good. So let's see if this one turns out to be good. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, man. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. But yeah, I hope it's good. But yeah, that was the man that's stepping down from Bungie was the man who bought the $2.4 million cars. Yep, there you go, 25 cars. But chat, the funny thing is, my prediction was right. Bungie, when Sony went out there, now I understand why he was selling Bungie. This was all this guy's master plan to get a ton of money after years and years and years of developing, right? After years and years and years of developing these games and everything, because this man has been working for like what 23 years now. He worked in Halo, he did all this stuff, right? I mean, this man really put a lot of work behind this. He said, "Hey, let's sell this sucker because this thing is gonna die one day. Let's sell this thing. Let's sell this thing right now since it's in its highest point." They went up to Microsoft. Microsoft said, "Hell no, I ain't buying your ass," because they were asking for a lot of money, right? And then they came out to sucker Sony and said, Sony, here you go. Here, I'll sell you this. We're the best devs out here. Shit. Damn. Damn. They sold for what was it, 2.6 billion? And this man got a lot of money from that. And he went out there and went on a spending spree. And now, pretty much, this news, when was it? A year ago. This was pretty much a year ago news. Yep, on August 1st, 2024. Yep, exactly. It was a year ago that this man went out there, bought this cars. This man was setting up for his retirement. That's what he did. Wow. He literally pulled a Bobby Kotick. Literally, this is like a Bobby Kotick scenario, but in a different way. No joke. He literally pulled a Bobby Kotick. But Bobby Kotick, though, the product that he was selling is still 100% good compared to this one. This guy is a huge ass deceiver. Damn. He sold this thing to Sony. Wow. I gotta say, guys, listen, he's the man. When it comes to deceiving, he's the man. Shit. He literally deceived Sony, man. Wow. Got all that money because everything that he did was legal, guys. He did it legally. He did it. He did it. It was a legal move. He did it. But now we know the reasons why he did it. Because he was planning on to retire. And he was planning on to bank even bigger than what he used to bank in Destiny and Bungie itself. Damn. Guy's a genius. Holy shit. Motherfucker genius. Yep. Wow. Crazy stuff today, chat. Crazy stuff. Wow. This man stepped down after a year. Holy shit. After he bought, what was it, $2.4 million worth of cars. Damn. He was preparing himself for retirement. And Sony, man, poor Sony paid all that money. Damn. What was it, the Jim Ryan quote? Bungie's better than the whole. Well, let's look for that one because that was a good quote. Let's look for that one. Said Jim Ryan. Hold on. Chat. This is what I call, chat, classic comedy right here. I call this classic comedy, chat. And when you see this, chat, this is the time where we pull our heads back and laugh at this. So, chat, are you ready? Tell me you're ready. I'm ready. I mean, we gotta laugh at this because Jim Ryan, former CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, stated that their 3.6 billion. Oh, it was 3.6 billion? Oh. Or is it 2.6? Was it 3.6 or 2.6? I don't even remember. It was a lot of money. Their 3.6 billion acquisition budget will provide Sony with way more value than the hypothetical 69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. This has got to be the joke of the century from this old fella right here, Jim Ryan. What's up, Matrix? Good morning. Of course, we got to laugh at this because at the end of the day, this is the funniest quote he said. And not only that, a lot of PlayStation fans are like, yeah, he was right. Bungie's the best. Bungie made Halo. Bungie is this. I said, listen, one thing that Bungie makes a good game one day, but at the end of the day, sometimes people start losing their way. And not only that, they had issues with Microsoft when they were there. They left off from Microsoft. They had issues with Activision. When they were with Activision, they left off and was standing out there alone. They were in survival mode, trying to survive everything that was going on, which they were doing a pretty good job because at the end of the day, if they shut down, they're going to lose a shit ton of money. They really did a good job doing this. And then they were out there because they saw it's acquisition time. Yes, they were out there, saying, who's going to acquire my butt? Who's going to acquire my butt? Hey, we can't. Listen, Matrix, we cannot say that that's not a bad, like 3.6 for one game. Listen, Microsoft bought the other guys from Minecraft for $4 billion, I think it was. If I could be correct. It was a $4 billion, chat? I think they bought it for $4 billion in Minecraft, but Minecraft have way. I mean, seriously, Minecraft is a money beast. Let me go see how much it was, just in case. My bad. Shit, it's worse. Minecraft was 2.5 billion. Hot damn. Hot damn. Damn. 2.5 billion for Minecraft. And that's for one game. Yep. Holy shit. It was expensive though, but hey, Microsoft already made a ton of money back from Minecraft. And Minecraft is their biggest moneymaker. No joke. Minecraft is their money machine. It is. No joke. It is. Microsoft's money machine is called Minecraft. No matter what games they put out, they can put Gears, they can put Halo, they can put any game they want out there. Their money making machine is called Minecraft. That's their number one money making machine. And it's also multi-plat, and it's also on every device around the world. I mean, seriously, you can turn on your toilet seat and play Minecraft. No joke. Minecraft is everywhere. Since they bought it, when was it? 2012, 2013? What, 2012? Let me see, 2012? 2014 they bought it. So it's been everywhere since 2014. So they've been making shit ton of money with that stuff. Yep. Holy smokes. Damn. That is some sad, sad news. The price tag for Minecraft was a bargain. Yep, that's true, Space Shop. That is true. That is true, brother. And how you doing? Good morning to you, sir. How you doing, man? That's true. That is true. That is true. That was a bargain because hey, Minecraft is whoo. How many games sold Minecraft this day? Minecraft has a total of over 300 million copies as of 2023. I think it's even more. But 300 million copies of that game. Shoo, shit. Let's do the calculator. How much did Minecraft price? Let me see. Minecraft was 40 bucks back in the day, right? Yeah, 40 bucks. Let's multiply that. Let's go see how much money it is. Calculator. There you go. All right, let's do this. 150 million copies times what is it? What did I say? 40 bucks? Shit. 6 billion already. I know, I know. But if you're talking about unit sales, they already made their money. Minecraft cost them 2.5. During that time with 150 million copies sold. Now they have 300 million copies sold and they made their money back 4 times just by sales. 3 or 4 times. Let me see, divided by three. Okay, 3 times the amount. They already made their money back 3 times the amount. They did. 3 times the amount, 2.4 times the amount. They already made their money back just by unit sales. Wow, that's crazy. If they were selling 40 bucks, they already made their money back. Long time ago they did. Plus, like Space Shot says, caught all the marketplace sales. Yep, Minecraft never goes on sale. That was a core principle. That was a core principle of Nosh. Yep. And the funny thing is that's one of the no joke. It's always on the top 10 list most played game, Minecraft. That's one. The other one is Call of Duty. What was it? Well, there's a third one that's from Microsoft. What is it? What is it? Chat, help me out. Let's go take a look at Circana's. Where is Blue Sky? Yes, it's Matt Piscatella left Twitter. You gotta find Matt Piscatella. Matt, where are you, Matt Piscatella? Since you left Twitter, I understand why, because Twitter's become a very toxic place and very crazy place lately, especially with the guy doing videos like that. I mean, it's getting worse. Okay, so let's see if I can find it. So, Call of Duty HK, that's number one. Let me see. Minecraft is number two. There is another Xbox game. Oh, no, there isn't one. I thought it was. Hold on. Let's see now. It's PlayStation, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft. Oh, there's only two Xbox games on the top 10. Two. Every single month, two big titles of Xbox, which is Call of Duty and Minecraft. They're always on the top 10 list, no matter what. Minecraft is always on the top 10 list. Always, always. That's a game that never fades away, never goes away. On Xbox and on PlayStation. PlayStation is right now in number 7. And in Xbox, it's at number 5. While Call of Duty is first place on both. He priced the game at $5 and went up to 5 increments with a major new feature. I got it in 10 just before the multiplayer and survival. Think of those the two major Xbox titles, COD and Minecraft, but Forza Horizon 5 sneaks up into the top 15 now and then. Yeah, it does. Forza Horizon 5 is number 14 now in the top 15 on the Xbox right now in the week of July. On PlayStation, it's not there now. Yeah. And soon to be Gears of War. I don't know about Gears of War though. It can be up there for a while, but it's gonna fade away. It will. It's gonna fade away. I mean, I hope it does, but I think it's gonna fade away though, because I mean they do have a lot. I mean, look, here let's do this real quick, right? Call of Duty is always on the top 10. Fortnite is always on the top 10. Roblox, that's 3. Grand Theft Auto, also in the top 10. Minecraft, always in the top 10. That's 5. 6 is Minecraft. 7, hold on, my bad. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Roblox, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, NBA 2K26, that's 6. Mario Rivals has been on the list for quite some time. Madden is always on the list. Or college football, whichever one. Madden and college football is always on the list, right? WWE has been on the list like crazy. I don't know why WWE is still on that list. But basically, that's already 9 games already listed. 3 of them, I mean, 4 of them already sports. And the last one, it could be or Marvel Rivals or Overwatch or whichever other service game that is out there. But that's the top 10 always play games, the services. Sometimes, when you got a store game, it bumps up, right? Always bumps up when it comes out, right? And then, like after 2 or 3 months, it usually starts to fade away. Usually, in the second month, it fades away and goes out. Like for example, Tony Hawk came out in what was it, June? Tony Hawk came out, or was it July? I think it was June that Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Let me see. Tony Hawk 3 and 4 video game release dates. Oh, it was in July 11th. Okay, so right now, look at that. Tony Hawk right now on July 11th, as of this day, is number 15 in the week of July 26th. So yeah, like I said, they tend to fade away. Tend to fade away. So let's see on Steam. So here we go for the Steam ones, right? Look at the Steam ones. So Steam at number 1 is Counter-Strike 2. Counter-Strike 2 never goes away in Steam. Peak, Marvel Rivals, Helldivers 2, Rocket League, Destiny 2, Warframe, Ready or Not, RimWorld, Dune Awakening, and this is in the US, right? Let me see. Stop Steam right there. I don't know if it's US. Hold on. Oh, Steam US, all right, yeah. Oh, Dead by Daylight is always on the top 15 too. Canada, Counter-Strike 2, Marvel Rivals, Dota 2, Warframe. And in Mexico, Peak, Marvel Rivals, Counter-Strike 2, Unassuming Pretty Derby, Helldivers 2, which Helldivers 2 has been kicking butt on Steam, but not on PlayStation. Kind of weird, huh? Weird stuff right there, huh? WWE is up there because of Hogan. Okay, I get it. All right, I got it. WWE has been mainstay for the last few years. It goes up in the top 15. Yeah, kind of weird. I never thought that game was really played a lot online. Weird, huh? I mean, I think they fixed their online. It made it better because before their online sucked. I expect Gears of War to make a big splash and there will be good unit sales, but it won't stick to the top 15. That said, nothing wrong if it sticks in the top 50. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I know. But weird, huh? I mean, like, look, kind of funny that Helldivers is not in the top 10 list of PlayStation, but on PC, I mean, in the US, it's top 10 on Steam in the US, right? It's in there. It's number, hold on, I'll tell you right now. Helldivers is number 4 in the US. In Canada, it's number 4 too. And in Mexico, it's number 5. Helldivers 2. When you go to PlayStation, right? Let me go see the PlayStation one. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on, let me just show this to you guys. Just doing these analysis, guys. Because, like I said, it's always fun to see this analysis, like to see what's cooking, what's happening. But look at this, all right? I'm just gonna put this right here. Let me switch to this. All right. So look at right here. This is the week of July, right? Because we haven't gotten recent ones, so I got to check out when the recent ones come out. But this is the first week of July, right? And the first week of July on PlayStation, I mean the July 26th, right? Ending there. Whatever's not even there. It's not even there. While on PC, you have it number 4 in the US, number 4 in Canada, and number 5 in Mexico. Shit. That's insane, chat. That is insane. Yeah, Ready or Not is cracking up the list. Yeah, Ready or Not has been cracking up the list. It's getting good. It's getting good. People talk about it. Matrix plays it a lot. Matrix MD plays it a lot. It's gonna be one of those games where I'm gonna get down the road. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But chat, listen up. The crazy ones got to go. I gotta go, chat. I gotta go. Why do I gotta go? Because at the end of the day, chat, like I said, I got things I got to do. Yes, sir. I got things I gotta do, chat. I got things I gotta do. And the things I gotta do is, chat, is like I said, I gotta get my haircut, just to take my picture, to get my passport and going, sir. That's what I gotta do, my chat. I gotta do that. I gotta do that, chat. And chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. What you've all been playing, chat. What have you all been playing? Is there a day 3 of Gamescom? Yeah, there's a day. There's usually a day 3, but it's the last day. I think, when does Gamescom? Let me go check. Oh, we still got 2 more days of Gamescom. It ends on Sunday the 24th, so we'll probably get more stuff that we're gonna come back on Monday and talk about it. Yep, we're gonna get more stuff. 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 Good stuff. It ends in Sunday, August 24th. Yeah, we're gonna get more stuff, chat. Good, because I mean, we need more news to talk about next week instead of all this crazy, hateful news that does come out there. That people like to slander about. Yep, yes, sir. Yep. Crazy news that's out there. But chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Witcher 2, Ready or Not, nice. The Outer Worlds finishing up before Outer World 2 next month, nice. Ready or Not, and not last night, okay? It's hard to crack the list permanently, yep. It's hard to crack that list 100%. It's hard to crack that list. It's hard to crack that list. And chat, I know it's Friday, right? Make sure, chat, and I'm doing this because he came by and said, what's up? Chat, make sure, chat. I know it's Friday. It's almost 11 a.m. And I know Demo Flow is going live in 10 minutes. So here you go. Posting the show right here. So if you guys want to listen to more crazy stuff, it's a fun show to be at. Go over there, join Demo Flow, and have a good conversation, guys. And make sure you subscribe. I just posted it right there, right then and there. And make sure you say, hey, Crazy Louis sent me here to watch your stuff. Make sure you guys do that for good old Demo Flow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good guy. Good guy. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for your super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. Man, chat, I love you guys to death. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Seriously, it's always fantastic. And again, like I said, thank you for hanging out with me these past 2 or 3 days with all these showcases. The Jeff Keighley showcase, again, I can't give it a rating because it was so bad. It doesn't even deserve a damn rating. The pre-show was even way better than that whole show. The Xbox Gamescom showcase, wasn't a full showcase for video games and stuff. It's just, sitting down talking to devs. So, simple stuff, I'm going to say here, like, I'm going to rate it, for A, B, C. No. It's just dev talk. It wasn't a showcase like we usually watch that they show us video games and stuff like that. So, yeah, just simple stuff. But, yeah, chat, hits that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hits that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and an awesome Friday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET on Wednesdays with Sourbow, the Big Blue Man, Silent Cipher. And if they invite me, if they don't, XBI en Español at 7 p.m. ET today, at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis Lencita and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, YouTube, Blue Sky. Well, no, Twitter X, Discord, Blue Sky, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Guys, have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. I will see you guys on Monday on Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Have an awesome one, guys. Bye-bye.